Yeah, you're into them. Good, mate. Hey. Sitting here for a few hours, nothing's happened. Me and Chad both fell asleep out of nowhere. It's ripped round the corner, so I don't think it's a very big one, but in winter anything's a bonus, so let's try and get him in quickly. Sorry about the camera, it's absolutely hammering down with rain, but we had to show you this lovely another winter double I've just caught on the red fish mix plum. It's really doing the business today. Neither angles I like catching, so it's really proven to be the difference. Proper happy with that, you know. Take anything in winter. 2 doubles, got really happy with that.
Right then folks, another episode for you for the Strike channel. This is episode 20. I'm down here at Tuffnell today for a winter session for a few hours. Got a bit of time, so just came down here fishing because it's quite flooded this lake at the moment. You can't get around to the other end of the swims. So over in the bay near the car park end, fishing one just straight out in the middle, a few scattered buoys around, and one on the right on the single with about another 10 boilies just to get the fish picking really, so I can get a few more runs than one fish today hopefully. The lake is quite still, wind's pushing down, it's quite warm, low pressured, so it's a good day for fishing for winter. There's only me on the lake at the minute. There's another person that Broad's green, so sometimes they usually come down if they're not catching anything, so might be 2 on the lake soon, but I never know. It's roughly around just gone 9. I got the rods in about 8:45, got here about 8, so yeah, the rods hasn't been in for long. As I was just putting some bait in when I was setting up the rod, there was a fish just crashing the tree line, so it shows signs of fish. They're obviously having a look for some food, and there's some signs of fish in this area, so that's another good sign. Also teamed up with Urban Baits as well. Terry Dempsey runs the company, as you all know, famous angler, catches big fish, very famous at Park Lakes in London, so yeah, very nice fella. As you see, we've got some hoodies. I've got my hoodie, using the Nutcracker today, just because it's a good winter bait, it's good colours, good bait all round, so I've got that with me in 18 mils. So yes, I'll show you more than that in a bit, what I'm going to do with it in this swim. So yeah, I'm just going to run you through a bit of the winter campaign, what I've been doing. It hasn't gone too bad, but it could have been better, but you never know. Ooh. It's a bleep on the left hand rod. It's quite on a tightish line just because I'm fishing quite a way out and I want a bit more indication, just so I can hit the rod into it instead of the fish just going straight out with a bit of slack line. So that's why I'm using it. Plus it's got a bit of a chop on the surface, so I don't want that line going in a different direction, not contact with the fish, and that fish won't hit the lead and it won't be hooked. So yeah, so I'm just having a waiting game. The winter campaign I've been doing was down Bourne Back Lake, just because that's the only lake I could get to. Didn't do too bad, had 2 15-pounders out, 14 and a 13 and loads of little fish, just using a simple particle mix, a few boilies, finding near the reeds and try and find the fish. That's what I can give a top tip in this winter campaign. I found out, find the fish, you'll catch them, especially in the reeds, they're mostly hiding in the reeds and tree lines. I didn't have much success in the open water except when I had that 13.5 on camera for you lot. That was just on the simple pink pop-up rig what I showed you. Quite a good rig for big fish really, because when the fish's bellies are feeding, they're coming down and that's the first thing you see. Plus it was a pink, so it's quite a high visual, so that might have helped for winter time. So yeah, so I caught a lot of fish in the winter. Season nearly over, finish on March the 14th, so I've only got 3 to 4 weeks left. So sad times, but it will start up in May again, so you see more videos on that. We're going to do a bit more with the Strike Channel. We're just going to fish mainly wicks this season, pop down through running waters and blunts just to show you what other tactics you can use. Also we've got some tutorials, so if you write a comment if you want to join, we've got some tutorials, so we take you anywhere like on the CA Lake. You only have to, we will supply the bait. You just have to bring some rig stuff, so we know what kind of rigs you're going to use in that, so help you out a bit. It's good for new anglers or some anglers who just want to come fishing with us for a day. More than welcome to. Just contact us on below our Facebook page or Twitter. Just give a message, and yeah, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Another thing we're going to do is going to do just some diaries as well. Chris might do a diary, I do a diary, just on the lakes of the wicks campaign. Just because when we fish wicks, we're on the, I think it's episode 7 or 8, maybe 6. I think it was episode 6. Is when we had them 4 fish out in the day session, just putting a bit of bait in. So me and Chris are going to start putting the bait in, start of May, just keep topping up every time we go, and we should be fishing the same spots, and hopefully we can catch one of those big ones out of there, what we're after, and it'd be quite good fun if it all goes to plan nicely. So that's another thing we're doing. So yeah, also we're thinking of some other things to do, so we'll update you on Facebook and Twitter just to inform you. So yeah, we've got Urban Baits, good companies, and yeah, this one's going to be for Urban Baits, this video. What's going to go in their page and that if I catch a few fish. So yeah, hopefully it's not going to be a long wait to come really. So hopefully the right rod goes off first, because I saw 2 fish just crash. Middle rod's got a good thing because there's always fish, because there's a bar out there that runs down with different swim. So that's mostly gravel out here. Another one. It's not a fish, you'll know when it's a fish in it because it does go running. So yeah, one's on the snowman, one's on the chopped down balance hook bait on the muzzle rig. Using a bit of cork just to plug it, so if that fish does blow out the rig, it's also good to reset itself because it's popped up and it just sling out because it's a slow sinking. So yeah, on the left rod's just nutcracker trimmed down, topped off with a bit of the nutcracker, pop-ups and white, and yeah, that's a few scatter ballies, all on leg clips, so hopefully we'll catch one soon for you. Keep updating. Hello ladies and gents, this carp just roared off. I was just recasting my right hand rod to have it, just to get a bit closer to the tree line, just because I've been seeing some fish just moving around. Then the left hand middle rod just toured off on the nutcracker on the snowman, 13-pound common. Go a good scrap. It's going to be a bit lively just because I've had him in the net for a bit. Another nutcracker blooding machine. My flat. Good carp. I think it's just gone 10 o'clock, so it's bite time-ish. So I'll put a bit more bait out. I need to get my other rig on. Just gonna keep trying to flat. Another common is what is nice for winter as well. A nice big common. Lovely fish. Get a few pictures of it. So Urban is doing the business. Nutcracker, get on it. Doing well in his kind of cold conditions. It's overcast, so it's a nice day. So I'll get this one up again a bit more. show you the other side as well. It's going to be a bit wiggly. I'll get him back and show you the pictures next. Hello fellas, not long since I got this rod back out, it was about 5 minutes and it ripped off. Nutcracker's definitely doing the business. Day tactics, I'm not putting a lot of in, I'm just putting 20-30 boilies, scattered in a massive area, one at a time, maybe 4. I usually put some near the hook bait, and this one roared off. I knew it was a bigger fish because it felt bigger and it was taking the line off me. Just give it a bit of water. Bit of a belly to him. Let's get it from behind. It's going to weigh at 16 pounds 9 ounces. Have some of that on the balanced snowman rig. All on the white setup. 18mm nutcracker tipped off with a nutcracker white pop-up snowman star. It's doing the business, catching the fish's eye. They're loving it. Let's get a few more snaps of this one, and hopefully there's another one to come. In the mat, it's just been pooing it out. It's just like they're not happy to keep having a lot of it. So just get them more greedy, and hopefully a few more to come. But very chuffed with this. It's brilliant. Right, ladies and gents, now I'm just going to start baiting up. After that fish, my right hand one roared off. Unfortunately I lost it, the hook pulled. So it's just trying to get a bit more bait out near the tree line and get the fish interested. Nothing around that spot. I'm not using a lot of bait today just because I'm trying to get a quick bite. Now this is just in a gravel bar out there, but just chuck them anywhere. Doesn't matter where I chuck them, just trying to get the fish interested. In large areas, I've got 18s, 14s with me, and they're just going out nicely. I haven't got a bit of a wind today, just going across the lake like usual, so it's going out nicely. Do the technique, use one hand, what I'm doing today. Sorry about the camera, it's a bit windy, it's going to flap a bit, but you can use one hand, what I'm doing with one boilie. Or if you want to get more boilies out, do the two-hand technique, just go on your back foot, knock across and straight out. Very simple, very easy to do, and you can get your bait out quite quickly. Today I'm using little and often, every hour, put 10 boilies straight out, just get the smell in the lake, instead of keep recasting. I think if you keep recasting, you spook all the fish, and keep putting bait on their heads, they'll soon come back for it. So I'll show you where I'm casting in a bit.